The table is tilted, folks. The game is rigged. And they own all the big media companies, so they control just about all of the news and information you get to hear. They got you by the balls.
He could have undermined the messaging so much that he can actually control exactly what people think, and that is our job. And that is our job.
Because they own this fucking place. It's a big club, and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club.
This week, we were treated to ringside seats to the fight of the century. It's free speech versus censorship. And in the corner wearing red is Elon Musk, determined to TKO Twitter and return the digital public square back to the people. Well, in a deep dive in a Breitbart article, they ask a serious question. Is Musk ready to handle the hellstorm that is headed straight for him? Because right now, the round two bell has already been rung.
The fighters come into the center of the ring, looking at each other. Rocky just looking. Creed, the champions.
Welcome, Slayer Nation. I want to wish you all a happy Easter and a happy Passover to all who celebrate. Wow, what a week it has been. You know, a lot of people, they don't always like Elon Musk, and they might not view him as a hero, but he is the hero we need right now at this moment. Do you know he's put his money where his mouth is? He's actually put everything on the line, and I'm going to get to that a little bit later in the video. This is a man who's broken away from the mold of those like 1970s style billionaire villains like Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, Dorsey, and Mark Zuckerberg. He has literally risked everything. Is he serious? Well, Breitbart writer John Nolte asked that question. Can Elon Musk, is he determined? Does he have the courage to face the legacy media's onslaught and the gauntlet from the government that they're going to tear his life apart inch by inch?
Credibility. It's the only currency that means anything on this kind of playing field. I want his credibility. I want people to know he's lying before they hear what he says.
We could take his wife and kid. He'd give it up for them.
We'd have the police and the FBI all over this in 24 hours. Put taps on his 20 most frequently called numbers, and let's get into his life. I want to know about his wife. I want to know about his parents. I want to know about his gambling problems, his urine samples, his porno rentals. I want to use every means possible to get what we need. Because this little son of a bitch is not going to be the final chapter of my life.
If the signs coming from the blue check mark bosses working at Wet Nurse Inc., who they breastfeed social justice warriors their curdled soy milk, are any indication, then yes, Elon Musk is deadly serious and he's ready for the fight ahead. Now, let's get into the article. The title from Breitbart writer John Nolte's article is, Nolte, will Elon Musk be the free speech absolutist Twitter needs? That's a good question, but I think it's already been answered. Elon Musk tweeted on March 9th about his company, Starlink satellite broadband services. He said, Starlink has been told by some governments, not Ukraine, to block Russian news sources. We will not do so unless at gunpoint. Sorry to be a free speech absolutist. I think it answers it simply right there. Elon Musk, again, whether you like him or not, has risked everything in order to return free speech back to the people. And Nolte goes on further. He says, is Musk the free speech hero Twitter so desperately needs? Does Musk understand that these tech freaks suckered us onto their platforms with a promise of free speech only to pull the rug out from under the political right after they'd succeeded in monopolizing the public square? Does he truly understand how immoral and un-American that is? And I think to answer that, we should hear from Elon Musk himself when he spoke to the head of TED, Chris Anderson.
Well, I think it's very important for there to be an inclusive arena for free speech.
Elon Musk believes in free speech. Nolte continues, if Musk is serious, if he's a man of his word, if he is who he claims to be and reinstates free and unfettered speech on Twitter, does he understand that the entire establishment, including the corporate media, IRS, and FBI, will focus billions of dollars and millions of man-hours into seeking his personal and professional destruction. I think Musk knows that. I mean, forget all his years of being an entrepreneur, being in business. He's rubbed shoulders with the most powerful people on earth. But remember, he's not part of the club. He's not in that inner circle, but he knows their game. I don't think he would have come this far without, like he said the other day, having a plan B. But again, let's take a step back when I keep saying he's risked it all. Think about this. Musk has set himself on a collision course, not only with corporate America, but with governments around the world. He has no choice. It's kind of like generals in ancient battle. A long time ago in Greece, he landed his troops on shore and they all turned around. They saw their ships on fire and they were asking the general, what the hell is going on? He's like, guess what? You got 3 days worth of water and 2 days worth of food. The enemy is that way. That's the same for Musk. Because if he does not succeed in taking over Twitter and turning it private, do you think the other side is just going to simply stop and go, oh, hey, we won. That's it. We'll call it a day and let's go have some cocktails. No. Why? Because Elon Musk is now a symbol. He is an example that must be crushed by the enemies of freedom and free speech. They cannot allow him to remain as such. Because what do symbols, what do examples do? They inspire others. They make others go, hey, wait a minute, Elon did it. He took a stab at it. Maybe we can too. Maybe not one of us, maybe 1,000 of us, maybe 10,000 or more. And then people start standing up and everything starts crumbling and it returns to a sort of an equilibrium where all are once again free. Do you think those in control want that? No. So Elon is at risk, and I think he's prepared to do that. Look, in the last couple of months, we saw the CEO of DuckDuckGo, Gabriel Weinberg, the man who said that DuckDuckGo was there not only for your privacy, but to be antithetical to Google. What did he do? Read this. Like so many others, I am sickened by Russia's invasion of Ukraine and the gigantic humanitarian crisis it continues to create. Hashtag stand with Ukraine. At DuckDuckGo, we've been rolling out search updates that downrank sites associated with Russian disinformation. In addition to downranking sites associated with disinformation, we also often place news modules and information boxes at the top of DuckDuckGo search results, where they are seen and clicked the most, to highlight quality information for rapidly unfolding topics. In such a short span of time, he turned his spine into a wet noodle. Did they have something on him? Who knows? Or did he come at a price? Did they meet it? Well, now he's killed the brand of his company and he's Google-lite, so say goodbye to DuckDuckGo. But does Musk have what it takes? I believe he does. Nolte goes on later in the article and he says, if Musk is actually successful and privatizing Twitter and buying the whole thing out and realizing his dream, then he should follow the same way that Ma Bell worked. He should turn it into like the telephone company. You can say and do whatever you want on the phone as long as you don't break the law. Because Ma Bell, just because they didn't like you, didn't come and rip the phone out of the wall. They didn't stop you from talking to anyone. So I have faith and hope in Elon Musk. But the one thing that has perturbed me about this whole situation is how we've all been needing to cheer on the world's wealthiest man in order to buy Twitter. It's like we've all been holding our breath for the return of freedom and free speech. There's something just broken when we have to depend on someone to purchase free speech like she's a hooker on Main Street. It disgusts me. How we came here, that's a video for another time or a set of videos. We have to make sure once we have it back, we never allow this to happen again.
And tell our enemies that they may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom!
And one of the great things that Musk did is that he unmasked the people behind the curtain. He is challenging those who are trying to constrict the free flow of information and those who want to have their voices heard. Think about this for a moment. Do you know capitalists that would turn down $10 billion worth of free money? His offer was generous. No. Capitalists would never do that. Only totalitarians would. Corrupt people who would see themselves as king over a global playpen. Well, you know what, my friends? It's time for you to share your thoughts and your voice and let it be heard loud and clear around the world. And remember, never bow down, never bend the knee. Firmly defy and step up, stand tall, and get busy living your best life now. Always forward.